back to another great episode of the Better Than Sex Sports Podcast. Of course, you know I am the man on the street.
This is Pharaoh King.
Tim Dog from Be More Careful.
Shout out to Orlando. Still doing things big down there.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. If this is your first time ever checking us out, this is how we always start our podcast off. We always got to ask the brothers, how was the day? Shout out, how was your day, my brother?
Can't call it, man. You know, weather's getting better and better down here. I can safely say, thank the Lord. My avocado trees are coming back. All my wife's rose bushes are coming back. You know what I'm saying? My lime trees are coming back. But banana trees is busting tail. But the mango trees, they want to go ahead and slow walk it. You know what I'm saying? They playing with my emotions a little bit. So pray for your boy. The potatoes and sweet potatoes came in real nice too, fellas. So yeah, your boy down here is still trying to do his little thing outside. So
the jolly black giant. What the fuck? That's what I'm talking about.
Hey man, I gotta till the land. I gotta till the land.
Hell yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Pharaoh froze again.
Hey, why am I froze?
Oh no.
But yeah, man, I'm glad to hear that you got your garden going on, man. That's what I'm talking about. So next time in Orlando, man, make sure you have some of that good fruit so I can come by and get some potatoes. My main man, Tim, all right. My main man, Tim Dog, man, how was your day?
Man, it was excruciating. It's physical therapy day. But hey, working on glutes, thighs, and hams, and boy, I'm almost there with running. But I can walk real fast. I walk your ass down, but I'm getting but it's been a good day, and it was a good stress release for me because I just haven't been feeling good. I guess it's the weather, the air, or something, or it's just getting close to me seeing my son and my grandson. I'm getting anxious, so
yeah,
going there and working out and getting a good workout, that was definitely a good stress releaser right there.
Okay, all right, man. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well, that you're able to walk faster than you normally do without falling down.
I'll walk your ass down, boy. But I can't run and catch it.
I got you. I'm glad to hear that, my brother, man.
Hey, you don't want to challenge some old PT walkers on. No, don't do that. Somebody hurt themselves. Don't do that.
Oh man, I had to do that when I had the profile, and boy, that shit is not easy. A mile and a half.
Yeah, 2 miles and a half.
Lightweight.
Well, yeah, 2.5 miles. Yeah,
right. You gonna tell it right.
Tell it right. Yeah. Hey, I'm sorry. It's been a long time for a brother.
I know, man. But continue the process, man, of getting better, and hopefully one day you will be able to run. I can see you coming. My main man, Pharaoh King, man. How was your day, my brother?
Man, it's hump day. Didn't realize it was raining this morning when I got out. I had my damn sprinklers on, wasting water. You know, that kind of my nerves this morning. I'm like, what the fuck going on? Is that? I go outside, it's raining, and I got the sprinklers on. Just the people you talk about, like, look at this fool over here.
Put your solar sprinklers on, so when it starts raining, it automatically shut them off, dog.
Mine is still hooked up to the one in the garage. I don't have that yet. I'm not high speed like that.
You take motherfucker wash your car when it's raining, huh?
Hey,
you don't have
that. So, but other than that,
man on the street, you done blacked out, bro.
That's all right.
Hold on.
Hey, just smile, brother.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, ain't it? Hey. But other than that, man,
that's not right.
The students put me in for another award for teaching, for being a mentor.
What? And hold on. That's an oxymoron.
Hey man, listen.
You and mentor.
I know. Hey, listen. I'm gonna tell you now, man. I'll sell water to a whale, nigga. So I'm gonna tell you now, I can do that thing. But
Pharaoh, when it comes to you may talk a good game when you talk about your job, but we all know where your heart is. So
yeah. I hate to see them soldiers sitting in there. And shout out to whoever's listening tonight, because they already know how I am. It's whenever stuff needs to be done right, we're by the numbers type of people. Dress right, dress by the numbers. And the day's military is not like that. I don't care what they say or how they say it. So I'm still old school and our methods work. So
yeah,
there's an order to things.
Look at us. We never. I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you a question though. When you working and the other soldiers who recognize that, hey, Mr. King knows what he's doing and talking about. I mean, how do the other soldiers who really listen to you react? I mean, compared to the ones who don't, that piss you off.
Oh, you know what? I'm just disappointed. I'm never angry. And I know they probably think I'm angry, but I'm never disappointed. But the ones that you're talking about, when they're in meetings and stuff, they bring up a lot of stuff. So sometimes in the morning meetings, they'll be like, Mr. King brought up an idea of this, that, and third. And it's cool, but at the same time, there's no resolve sometimes. I feel like you're just speaking, and they recognize it, but nobody else has really cared. Nobody's offered me no damn
that means it ain't
promotion.
Man, I tell my son, you may not be the best, but always do your best, and people will recognize that.
That's all I do.
Man, the hell with all that. Fuck all that shit. I don't fuck them soldiers, fuck making recommendations, fuck all that shit. Do your job and go home. That's what I say.
No, I've become that person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, man? I've become that person, but when the AIT soldiers are there,
I don't give a damn. Don't ask me no military shit. Fuck that. They got other leaders for that. But other than that,
hey, you say I'm me? Yeah.
Hell yeah. I may have to sign that, right?
Don't ask me shit. I've been retired for 11 years. Don't ask me shit. I don't know shit.
He ain't changed, dog. He don't change.
You don't give a fuck.
It was to the point where cats were like, nah, man, go ask. Nah, get the hell with. Go find some dog.
Yeah, we'll find somebody else, man. But fellas, man, good conversation, man. The camera went out doing something I shouldn't have been doing, but it is what it is. As for me, man, like Carol said, another day Wednesday, another day down, another day close to retirement. I called my cousin the other day. He's in Colorado Springs, and matter of fact, they're sending me TDY. I'm going TDY, hopefully in June.
You know what that means, though. You go on that, though. You ain't gonna complain about that, though.
You ain't gonna say shit about that.
I'm not complaining about it because it's sending me to Colorado Springs, and my first cousin lives in Colorado Springs. And he only lives 5 minutes from the Peterson Air Force Base.
Look at God.
So I get a chance to chill with my cousin for a whole week, 3 days, fly in, then fly out but get to chill with him for a little while, man. But look at God, man. I get to chill with my cousin, and we get to have a good goddamn time while I'm in Colorado. Fellas, man, with all that,
I'm gonna give you about 500, man. I need you to flip it to about 3,000.
I got you. I'm gonna see what I can do. Fellas, man, we got a good conversation.
Go gamble, shit.
Yeah. We got a
you
good
said the wrong thing. Are they checking your bags with extra
Fellas, man, we got a good conversation for everybody tonight, man. I know I didn't send the topics out, but I know everybody could be able to go along because mainly this is going to be a goddamn NFL draft type of night. NFL draft and playoffs. So no videos again, man, because I want to hear the brothers just talk that ish. I want to hear them talk that ish because you see what my shit say behind me. What it say? Bad takes get exposed. Okay, we're gonna expose somebody today.
Legends never die.
What up, brother Law? Yeah,
there's one exposure right there.
So let's go ahead and get into this first question. And I'm coming to you first, Shada, with this first question, okay?
For sure.
With Fernando Mendoza going number 1 overall to the Las Vegas Raiders, did it make the right call building around him or other top prospects? Over other top prospects? My mistake.
I think we kind of touched on this last week.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah,
remains the same. I think that the Raiders did themselves a solid. It gives the Raider Nation more hope than before to know that you have a solid quarterback, a solid offensive line, and something to build towards, and opposed to just let's go ahead and throw some money out there and get some big name players like the Yankees and see if we could go ahead and plug and play and win a championship. No, you got to build a culture. And I'm not sure what the situation is still with Max Crosby. Is he still a Raider?
Yeah.
He's still a Raider.
So my thing is, in hindsight, you could even look at Max Crosby's situation and say, okay, that was bad. It was a bad look. It was this, that, but it might work out to be a blessing in his favor because now he has a quarterback that he actually could probably go out there and make a difference in the game so that we could hold the lead if he could get him a little bit of time. His left side is definitely going to be protected. So I give them an A for what they did in the draft as far as moving forward and as opposed to what we've seen in the past.
Yeah, and with that being said, Pharaoh King, they did pick up your boy Kirk Cousins as a backup plan just in case your boy start to struggle throughout the season. So, do you agree with what Shada just said?
I'm going to say no. He's not proven anything in the NFL to build anything around. So, I it's just like we go back to a lot of players. Even when they drafted Peyton Manning, he wasn't proven anything. They eventually started getting players around him that they end up going to the Super Bowl. So that's fine if you want to, but they had more of a defensive team at that point as well. So defense for the Raiders was trash. So I'm thinking, why didn't you go try to beef up your defense or trade for some players so that I'm pretty sure he would have came around, he would have still been there. Only 3 quarterbacks went. I'm a little surprised with Ty Simpson, but with that being said, I think they should have went with a different position other than Mendoza because you don't put him in a position to where the AFC West is tight right now.
It is.
And he got to perform on the first snap because those other 3 quarterbacks are they're good.
Yeah,
I hate to say it. So,
but to your point on that, Pharaoh, the thing about it, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the draft, he's the one more than likely to pick up the plays under pressure and adjust better than any other quarterback in the draft.
Yeah, and
I'm gonna say that there's 2 of them that are good. It's the only questionable one is Ty Simpson.
Yeah, and with that being said, Tim Dog, just like Joe just said, Vegas needed a QB1. They ran Geno out of town, and Kirk Cousins can't be QB1. So, do you agree with what Joe just said?
Yeah, I mean, we spoke about this before, and we all have had our different opinions. But to me, it's just the Raiders are starting with their QB.
Hey, Joe, calm down, Joe.
Around that. and think, he's a tall quarterback, and
don't put that rapist thing on that man.
No. But the only difference I see with Mendoza is just that we've never seen him and we've spoken about this. So, we really don't know. I mean, but the Raiders seem to think that, hey, we're going to get him. We already got a defensive end re-signed and, we just got to protect him first before we can do anything else. And I mean, that's what they're going to happen. And just in case he, falters, he got Kirk Cousins, the $1 million backup, the world's highest paid backup ever. We could teach him and show him some things.
Yeah, and I say this, man. Kirk Cousins got the best agent in the world. Whoever his agent,
everybody, that was never a question.
Everybody need to get that guy to be their goddamn agent. Because Kirk Cousins fall into money like I fall in my goddamn bed.
That dude is a new age. That dude is a new age Don King.
He is that. I agree. I agree with everybody. I agree with everybody on the panel about Mendoza. Yeah, they needed a quarterback. Also, Pharaoh, I agree with you that, hey, your defense was what was keeping y'all in game. Kirk Cousins could be a serviceable quarterback to get you to where you need to be. Strengthen that defense because defense wins championship.
That's right.
And right now, they want to keep that quarterback healthy, so they better get a line.
They better do what
Geno wasn't running for nothing.
With that being said, fellas, we're going to move over to the NFC East, Pharaoh, because the New York Giants made a shocking, I guess some people say draft pick. The New York Giants shocked people by taking Averill Reese at number 5. Was that a bold defensive move or a reach, in your opinion, Pharaoh?
Man, listen, you already know how I feel about the fucking midgets of fucking East. I'm glad they picked him because we're gonna see what John Harbaugh actually can do with that team. because it wasn't an impressive team last year. I mean, shit, Washington wasn't but one game better than them anyway. So I mean, they're 5-12, 4-13 team, teams. So I can't really say too much, but they didn't have anybody on defense that was really stand out. So anything they really pick up on defense is good for them.
Yeah, it was good for them. Damn Tim Dahl, because they got rid of Dexter Lawrence. Didn't Dexter Lawrence he went someplace else? He wanted to trade. They got him up. I think he went to Cincinnati. So they're trying to replace a Dexter Lawrence. So what do you think about that pick for the Giants?
Dexter Lawrence go to the Seahawks though?
No, I thought he went to the
No, he went to Cincinnati.
No, that Lawrence is from Cowboys.
Yeah, that's the other Lawrence. That's the other Lawrence you're talking about. Yeah.
You talking about the first Dexter Lawrence? We talking about the second one.
Yeah, he went to Cincinnati. But go ahead, Tim Dahl. Like I said, what do you think about that pick for the Giants?
I mean, Harbaugh is what? Well, he was a special teams coach. He was always surrounding himself with other great coaches and people that had to help him, especially on the defense end. And I'm sure he probably learned and picked up on some things. So he's saying, well, we got rid of one old dude. Let's bring in a young one to replace him. And then we'll work around everything else because his offense is solid. That quarterback and that running back, they coming back off of injuries. So they gonna be nice. What was that? Scatterboo? Oh yeah.
Well, we hope he's okay.
Yeah. We hope he's okay. And hopefully, I hate to say it this way, but white running backs doesn't really have a back-to-back great season. And the reason why I say that, remember Peyton Hillis? No, Peyton Hillis, when he played for the Browns, that year that he had,
I beg to differ. Mike Allstott was a great running back.
No, he was a fullback.
He was a fullback, but he didn't have a sustained. He didn't have a sustained year after year after year. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that there's not been some great ones, but what I'm saying,
you got Tom Rathman too.
Yeah, but Rathman wasn't every down back. That's what I'm trying to say. We Scatterboo, he brings the hype, he brings the energy, and with Dart, they're a great combination, but can that carry over to the second season? But let's get back to the fifth pick there, Shada. What do you thought of it, man?
I personally think looking at how you draft and whatever go, I think they picked him because he was the best available that the Cowboys needed, and they took him as an addition to their team, but more of a not so Dallas could get him, because the fact of the matter is right now Dallas is struggling for a freaking daggone defensive end with speed. They're trying to fill that Micah Parsons vacuum so quickly, and now with the departure of those others, they have to put some more speed on that defense. Yeah, and he was the best available on the board at the time defensively. So I think Harbaugh took him, knowing that he's going to have a back that he could build from, but he's also a back that he has draft capital with. So I don't think it was some more of a they wanted him there. He was the best available, and they knew that somebody else in the division, it could screw up their whole draft. Because the Cowboys was coming up to get him.
Yeah, and I agree, man. It's a defensive pick for them to take the place of Dexter Lawrence, and we will see. I want a quick round robin answer for each of y'all. Reggie, would you rather have a Dexter Lawrence this year have been his 8th year in the league, or go after this rookie? So you want experience or you want that rookie? Farrell, which one would you take?
With Harbaugh getting there, I believe that possibly getting somebody new that goes along with your new players that you already received, that they picked up last year. It's just moving some pieces around so you can actually get people into your system like he had over at with the Baltimore. Now I would love to keep that experience, but he wasn't really producing at a high level. So what am I really getting after a veteran that's not really producing at a high level?
Okay, what about you, Tim Dahl? You rather keep that experience or go with the rookie?
No, I'll go with the rookie because Farrell, he's kind of right. Dexter Lawrence, he was strong, powerful, but he wasn't no quick off the edge kind of player. So I mean, on a running game,
I think Dexter Lawrence plays nose guard. He's not an edge rusher, Tim Dog.
No,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, but you're still right though. Maybe he's not getting off the ball as a nose guard. It's basically the same, not the same position, but nose guard need to get off of that ball. Go ahead.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know, Harbaugh is trying to build a team in his system, whereas Dexter, you know, he's been in a couple of systems, and you know, he wants to start fresh. He wants to start off with someone that he can mold and create to, you know, to his way of playing. Yeah. So to me, that's what he's just doing. You know, starting with players that fit his system.
I totally agree. What about you, Deshada? You want experience or you want that rookie?
I'm gonna go with the rookie for the mere fact of I can't help but look at football the way I look at football. I'm looking at the coaching staff and who he's gonna have around him, and the longevity of these coaches and experience with the positions in and out of different offensive coordinators, their versatility. And right now, a lot of people are failing to look at the fact that Harbaugh is right behind Mike Tomlin as being there, right there with him the whole career, going head to head with him, one of the smartest minds in football, going against the New England Patriots, Bill Belichick. He's got all that knowledge in his head. There's not too many defenses that John Harbaugh hasn't been daggone seen or been taught by those great people that he had around him. So them getting him there, he fits, but it also affects the Cowboys in a more definite, because most teams draft to win their division, not the conference.
Yeah, and you know, I think if I'd rather have the experience, but in this case, because he wanted to be traded, you know, you have to go with the rookie, because like everybody is saying, that I can mold this guy into what I need him to be for my team. You know, with Lawrence, his time had came with the Giants, and it's time to go on the better pastures. And who's to say that this guy that they drafted at number 5, he might be the next star in the league or in the NFC East? Me and Farrell, we don't think it's going to happen, but we don't think it's going to happen. But
Mike Tomlin with the better pastures. Now he's doing Sunday Night Football on NBC.
Yeah, Farrell, whatever you doing, man, you need to stop it, because every time you do something on, you be freezing like hell. All you get the same. Yeah, I'm telling
you. Get you a tablet or something like I do and research what we're talking about. That way you won't freeze up.
It is what it is. But with that being said, let's move on to the NFC West, because the Cardinals on the clock and they drafted this guy. So Tim Dog, did the Arizona Cardinals get a future superstar by landing Jeremy Love in the first round, or is taking a running back that high still risky in the NFL today?
Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, unless you are one of those backs that, you know, explosive, elusive, and a 3-down back, I would see that, and him, I don't see why not. Get him while he's young and see what happens from there, because you see how these other young running backs that's out there with Kansas City and you know what I'm saying, Dallas, where they got this nice cut speed back that's kind of big, but he's fast, and then you got the big power back that gets you the short yardage. So maybe Arizona's trying to do that, and there's nothing wrong with that, because get them while they're fresh and young and build them up until, you know, you can't use them anymore, like most teams.
Yeah, and Farrell, the thing that I'm looking at is that, don't they need a quarterback? Did they bring a quarterback in? But you went running back. So you think that was a good decision by the goddamn Cardinals?
Well, they drafted Carson Beck, I guess, to help him out. I don't know.
Okay, then.
You know,
I'm glad you say that, Farrell. So you think that let's get this running back. He could be a great running back, and we could pick Carson Beck up in the second round, and he could fill that void for us losing bobblehead. You know what I'm saying? And now I got 2 young players that actually grow together. So you think that's what they were thinking when they drafted
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because with that being said, you have Carson Beck, who's played in college football for a while. You know, he's a person that had a lot of starts. So you're not getting somebody that's coming in, kind of like what we talk about Mendoza going to the Raiders.
And Farrell, can I say this? Can I say this, Farrell? You made a great point. He has a lot of starts, and he had a lot of starts at big college, not the small college.
No, because I mean, you look at them last year when they got Bo Nix's son. You know,
no. What I'm saying is, I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you when you say that he played a lot of games, but he didn't play it. I'm not down in Fresno State, but it's not like he played at a Fresno State. He played at Georgia. He played at the University of Miami. So he played at the
national
big
champion.
Yeah, he played on a level better than the average quarterbacks coming from these small schools. No disrespect.
Right, and that's what you know. With that being said, and then you have a running back that plays, and you know, out of Notre Dame. It's not like he's a slouch, but if you can get your offensive line to run the same type of schemes that they was running in college, which I'm pretty sure they can, he could be successful, you know. And I think those are the 1-2 punch they have is with Beck and him. So
yeah, and I totally agree with you on that, Farrell. What about you, Charlotte? Do you agree with what Farrell just say, or you want to push back on it?
I mean, everybody has their opinion to whatever. So I'm gonna respect that boundary. I'm just looking at it like this. They freaking all they did was went out and got another your boy that they got from Pittsburgh. He's a bruiser too. Running back they got there right now, but he always stays chipped up.
Connors.
Yeah. Connors is a bruiser, and he catches the ball out of the backfield extremely well.
And he's a cancer survivor too.
And he's a 3-down back too.
No, I'm just saying. With that being said, Charlotte, not to cut you off, and also he's a cancer survivor. So
I was not aware. So shout out to
really.
Him.
Yeah, that was a big deal, man. That's why the reason that the Steelers let him go.
No. I think I'm not to cut you off, Charlotte. I'm gonna let you finish your thought. I think he got diagnosed with cancer. I think in college, and the Steelers was the one that took a chance with him. So they didn't.
I'm saying they let him go early because I think that's one of the reasons. So.
But you got to understand when Connors was there, that was all during that whole thing with that running back that they were out there. They had the whole Steel organization was going through a whole running back turmoil.
Bell.
Le'Veon Bell.
They were going through a whole lot of stuff, and he was ready to get up out of there anyway. And I think he was a great fit with the Cardinals, but the Cardinals have always had a stable of running backs. They have DeMarcado. He was down there doing little things and everything. But if you watch the style of how Jeremiah Love played with Notre Dame, it's the exact same style of football that Connors runs. But the only problem with Connors is he gets in them holes and he will punish you and give you them hard downs. But he'll be in for 3-4 games and be out for 5-6. So I think the way Jeremiah Love moves, he fits in their offense perfectly as it stands right now as a good backup for Connors.
Yeah, and I totally agree with what everybody says, because this is a division that's up for grab. You know, on the Rams are getting long in the tooth. You know, Farrell, we're going to talk about your boy a little later. You talked about Ty Simpson. We're going to talk about him a little later. You know what I'm saying? Who else in the NFC West? The 49ers. The 49ers always, they're the team that they're like the Cowboys to me, because they got all the hope every year, and every year they fought.
You find a way to fuck it up.
Don't forget about those sea pigeons.
The only one that's been consistent lately is those goddamn sea pigeons. Because the last couple of years, Geno had them boys right before they sent his ass over to So it wasn't like it was bad. Then they had Russell Wilson for all those years. So the
sea pigeons just won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The sea pigeons had a steady diet of winning. There's other teams until the Rams won that year. But you know, like I'm saying, is that they're getting old in the teeth right now. And this is a division that's up for grabs with the Cardinals going, like you say, Farrell, take the running back. Oh man, our quarterback we've been looking for. We might have well took him in the first round, but oh shit, he's still there in the second round. Let's get now I got this young tandem that we could put together. And of course, hopefully win the NFC West. And never know, we might be saying the Cardinals Super Bowl champion 2027. With that being said, fellas, I know, man. I'm gonna give myself a
Negro, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna give myself.
You.
Well, with all due respect, do you guys feel that with what the Cardinals have, they'll win? They have a chance to compete for that division?
They also have Jacoby Brissett.
Hell no. No, they play down there in Phoenix, Arizona. Them bitches are gonna be just hot and bothered. That's it.
Exactly.
You don't think they'll have a better record this year than they did last year?
If they
don't play up to when they went to the Super Bowl against the Steelers, they have to put up those type of numbers and have those type of receivers and that type of mentality. They don't have that, and they really lost a lot with Kyler Murray. They lost a lot of you. It's like it's like you having that girlfriend and you've been dating her for 5-6 years, and all of a sudden you decide to break up. Yeah, and now you like I wasted 6 years
to come to that argument because Kyler Murray would have never been on it. He would have never daggone been on the list for the day.
I'm trying to tell you, Shada. So they have a problem at the front office, just like the New York Giants and goddamn the Raiders, and you know what I'm saying. And it's definitely the Cowboys.
So, and also, I think that the coaching scheme, because the coach that they had in Arizona at the time went down to Tampa Bay and won that Super Bowl. Was it Arians? You know what I'm saying? I think that's something having to do with how Kyler Murray played, because you got the young coaches with the college mentality, and Kyler Murray played the style of college where everybody is open. But now, of course, we know in the NFL everybody's not open. You think it's open 1 minute, but these DBs, cornerbacks, safeties, even linebackers now. They could cover the spot where it needs to be. So
that's the problem. It's awareness. It's not that people are faster; their awareness put them in a position, because of that. That's the reason why you got the high IQ players.
Exactly. But that being said, fellas, another team that's in the we just talked about, Farrell. I'm gonna give you a shot at it first. The Rams grab Ty Simpson. Is he a long-term answer at QB or just another developmental gamble?
I like that question because I believe Ty Simpson, he only started 15 games. 15 games. And he didn't play at a high level. So, hey, good luck. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, because, I could see them picking Ty Simpson, Shada, because of the fact that, what's my man? He's getting kind of old.
Matthew Stafford had 4 years of starting.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying that, Farrell. I'm just saying that they're probably looking at him that, hey, you could be behind a Matthew Stafford and learn the game, Shada. You can learn the game. I just need you to be serviceable if Matthew Stafford happens to go down. So what you think about that pick with the Rams with Ty Simpson?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and fall back on a great man last week on this podcast once said, I'm very superstitious. So I'm just going to say that I am not superstitious, but in lieu of that, I am going to make this statement anyway. Name the last time someone named Ty did anything in NFL.
Yeah, because we drafted Ty Dittmer for the goddamn Eagles, and he was trash.
If your first name is Ty, tell me the last time somebody named Ty did anything other than go around the neck of a noose of a black man. And come on, man.
So what you're saying is he ain't got enough letters in his first name to do anything.
Nah.
I take that back, man. Because even though I think Ty Detton, he was trash, he did make it to the NFL. I never made it past Pee Wee. So hey, I'm
not here to
fuck that man on the street. Trash. First of all, you graduated from BYU.
This is about our analyst of football, and with the daggone body of work that we have seen combined in football, nobody by the name of Ty ain't won nothing.
Ty Law.
Ooh, Ty Law. Now Ty Law was decent.
Oh, but he wasn't a quarterback though.
No, he was a quarterback though. He was a quarterback, but yeah, I agree with you in that. Hey, and Joe made a great point there. He made a great point there, Tim Dahl. The Rams got Stafford. I forgot Jimmy G still in the goddamn. That's another motherfucker need to thank his goddamn game.
Hey, listen, Joe, trash. Listen. The whole damn list, trash. Trash. Old trash, new trash, about to retire trash. It's just trash.
More dog trash. Lord of the Rings trash.
Ain't no black people trash.
All of the trash.
Who that coach?
Trash. Got trash coach.
What you say about it?
Because he was with Washington. Trash, nigga, trash.
What you think about what Joe said about who they got as You know, on the to be the next quarterback for the Rams, and also, what do you thought about that pick by the Rams picking up Ty Simpson?
Who, me?
Yeah, Tim Dahl.
I mean, to me, he's a developing quarterback. That and Matthew Stafford, who is a great quarterback, I'm sure he could learn from him. And not to say that they should have picked him, because what they need is defense. But you know, I can see why. You know, because Stafford, he is getting up there in age. You know, if he does like Aaron Rodgers did with old boy, so you know, develop, learn. Because I mean, I think he's a great he was a great quarterback in college, but you know, he's one of those quarterbacks that I think that a year or two under Stafford, especially Stafford, because Stafford he can learn defenses, because that's what he does. So
yeah,
I would say that will be a step towards maybe, you know, doing other things, but I wouldn't have picked them first. I would have picked somebody on defense.
Yeah, I just want to know. I want to know what you mean by Matthew Stafford not being a good quarterback. I don't want to.
Who said? I didn't say he was. No, he's a great quarterback.
What he's old. He done got old. I mean,
yeah, I think he's getting older.
Old.
Yeah, and he took a lot of hits. Remember, he was a couple of games last season too.
And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this because of the fact that I never seen a great quarterback come out of the University of Georgia. Matthew Stafford is probably the best quarterback coming. Because their quarterback usually trash, just like USC quarterback usually trash.
Stetson Bennett, he's right there. He's trash.
I'm just being honest. Some of these quarterbacks that come from these schools are usually trash. You know, only USC quarterback that was good is my man.
I said I was being a need. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. But he's the best quarterback I ever seen come out of the University of Georgia. Georgia, usually their running backs are pretty decent. And the quarterbacks that comes out of University of Georgia is trash. Why you think Carson Beck left? Because he didn't want to be trash and he got down more. And with that being said, moving right along, fellas, man.
But before you finish, the thing about it is Matt Stafford, out of all those quarterbacks, still got the best arm.
Yep.
Yeah. And the thing that's crazy is Matthew Stafford, as long as he was with Detroit, you cannot say he was not the quarterback that's always there.
Detroit didn't have a line to protect his ass.
And I'm glad you brought that up, because of the fact that he had one of the best wide receivers that ever played the game.
Woo!
And of course, they just couldn't like my man Tim Dahl just said, they had trash defense, they had a trash goddamn offensive line, running back was so. So you got two great players, and like they say, you need 22, 11 on offense, 11 on defense, win you the goddamn championship, and they only had 2 out of the goddamn 22. So
and this man never won anything in Georgia.
Never won anything except for the Heisman. He did win the Heisman.
No, Stafford didn't win the Heisman.
No, Stafford didn't win no Heisman.
He didn't win the Heisman.
He did. Hell no, man.
That man didn't win. He didn't win no championships. Nothing.
Man, I thought he won the Heisman.
Hell no, he was a Heisman candidate,
but he didn't win.
That's why he's good in NFL, because usually quarterbacks that win the Heisman are trash.
His first championship was the damn Super Bowl that he won. That's why he was so emotional, because he never won anything in college.
The thing is with Matthew Stafford, Georgia really can't take credit for his development as a quarterback. That was all done in Detroit.
Yeah,
he had so many damn offensive coordinators. He had to adjust his algorithm or some kind of way to be able to be teachable.
Yeah, Joe.
So he was in Detroit for a long time. He had a whole lot of offensive coaches, and he had to learn, because he's been in the league for a minute now. Come on.
Like 18 years now, I believe.
Yeah, he's been in the league for a minute.
Yeah, he's been in the league for and like I say, I know they drafted number 1, but it is what it is. Now I'll take it back. They did have a Ndamukong Suh, I think, when Stafford was there.
Yeah, that was a defense though.
No. Suh played with Nebraska, man.
No, yeah, but I'm talking about Detroit in the NFL. Detroit, he was with Detroit with Matthew Stafford
on that team. No, I'm talking about great players. So they had Suh. Yeah. They had Suh, Stratford, and what's
Megatron.
Megatron. With that being said, moving right along, Pharaoh, I got the next question up. Shout out, I'm coming to you on this one. Let me make sure I can read it. with teams loading up on defensive talent like Keldrick Faulk and others late in round one, is defense officially making a comeback as the draft priority?
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing new. That's a good question, but the fact of the matter is, if you're paying attention to the landscape of what the league is doing, we've always said it on this podcast. The NFL is a follow fashion league. Somebody do something that's great. Hey, we're gonna run around and grab these players and do the same thing they're doing to be a keep pace. It's a follow fashion league. So with all the talk that's going on with freaking the defense, the Seattle Seahawks showed up in the NFL in the Super Bowl this year. You know what I'm saying? With all the talk about pieces being plugged in here and plugged in there over the last couple of years. Matthew Stafford is another one of them plug and play situations where he went from Detroit to they took a chance. The Rams took a chance to say, hey, we're going to go ahead and get this guy a contract, and we're going to put our chips in and see if we can win a Super Bowl. Fortunately for him, he was there with a great team already that was able to protect him and a defense led by a Hall of Famer to win a Super Bowl. And now he has a taste about all of that. So he's right now, I think, with Matthew Stafford, a lot of people fail to look at him as he's in his Brady zone right now until he gets hurt, until he gets a significant injury. So that's how I look at him right now with his talent on the field.
Yeah, I guess Shada wanted to talk more about Matthew Stafford because he didn't get off his chest, because we talking about the defensive team picking all these players. But Shada, I got you, brother. Hey, get it off your goddamn chest. Hey,
no, I'm just saying, dude. He was there for a perfect storm. You know what I'm saying? He had a defensive player that dominated the league for the first time he got there until the time he left, and now he's had a taste of that. So any defense that's coming in there right now, they're going to be daggone under pressure to produce for this guy.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Shada, but we're talking about defenses across the league. I want you to get it off your chest, though, because you're a Matthew Stafford. I'm fucking his name up, Stafford, man. But it's not like the Rams didn't go to the Super Bowl without Stafford. They did go to the Super Bowl and they lost because basically they switched quarterbacks. They switched quarterbacks
But what I'm saying is that was a premise that what we're going with, the plug and play. People were putting people in that they could win with right now. And a lot of teams are doing that. They're going after what everybody else thinks is the best player. But like we stated last week, that doesn't always work out for that player or that team in the NFL. So even though teams are going all in for defense, at the same time, those other teams are making adjustments to become better from what they were last year as well. So
just a quick tick on Farrell. I'm gonna ask you that. Can defense can it be a plug and play though? Like Shada saying, hey,
negative.
Okay.
Negative.
Right.
Negative. It's different with offense because, like I was telling you before last week, offensively skill positions other than linemen, they can. Hey, I'm gonna put it out there because I know he's talking about we're gonna agree to disagree. Nah, nigga.
So we're gonna agree to disagree again.
So
that's why you ask pros. So you talking shit.
So with that being said, you can plug and play those type of players because offensively they know the route trees and stuff. But with defense, just like you see, like the Ravens for all those years, they had a chemistry. People knew where everybody was. Charles Haley, he knew what the secondary was doing off the line. You know what I'm saying? You have talent on defense to keep offensive players at bay. And I believe when you get defensive players, they have to learn how to gel together faster. Or if not, you're going to look like Washington, giving up 21 fucking points all last season, the most since 1961. So that's what you're going to look like with plug and play defensive players.
All I'm saying is, as far as plug and plays, I'm talking about leaders on your defense. If you don't have a leader on your defense,
we know what you're saying, but it still doesn't work.
Okay.
It doesn't work.
With that being said, Tim Dog, after multiple trades and surprise pick on draft night, which team actually won day one and which front office completely fumbled the moment?
Woo! Let me see. I'm sorry. Oh, man.
Oh, get your tablet out.
I'm looking at it now.
I want you to freeze up like me.
No, we already know, biatch. I wasn't told you, right, biatch?
Answer the question.
That's hard to say. I won't say the Raiders. Definitely not the Raiders.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, they got a good quarterback, but that wasn't the top pick. Fumble the moment. I would say the Giants got the best of as far as the defense.
Okay.
And Arvell and man, and on offense, believe it or not, maybe Jeremiah, from Notre Dame. He probably was the best, or Mr. Bailey from Texas Tech, because remember Texas Tech went undefeated for what, all the way up until they lost to Texas, I think it was.
Yeah,
they played high school teams up until they played Texas.
Yeah, true that. But at the same time, they were in the top 10.
Yeah.
So they started out in the top 5, didn't they? No.
Yeah.
They started out below the top 5, top 10, and then moved up. Yeah. But anyway, I would say Phoenix and the Phoenix was shit.
What's your question again?
No, which teams were the got the best and which teams was the worst or messed up?
Basically fumbled.
Yeah.
Who you got, Farrell?
Dang.
I'm saying the Rams fumbled tremendously, as far as I'm concerned, with getting Ty Simpson, because you got to think about it. Shedeur Sanders was a much better quarterback last year.
Yeah,
and nobody took him until the 5th round, and he had way more multiple starts and things of that nature. They talk shit about him, but you're gonna take a guy that hadn't proven shit, played half decent because he had a good receiver that made him look good in most of the games, and you're gonna draft him over Shedeur Sanders for what he had last year. So I think the biggest loser is going to be the freaking Rams this year. So
okay,
I agree with you there on that.
What you got, Shot?
I do.
I really don't have nothing. The players really, teams went after what they want.
Yeah, that is true.
And whatever. So it is. I can't really say nothing other than it is what it is. They drafted where they drafted, and what we can do about it. Just see where they fall, where the chips fall now.
I'm not glad you say that.
I've been wondering what these GMs see. Like, I know we're fans. We watch the game, and sometimes these GMs, I don't know what the hell they be looking at when they see players or the fit the team that they want. And then halfway through training camp, they be like, "Oh, this person, is not fitting in well. Now we got to get rid of them," because I don't know. I don't know.
They do interviews and all that in the Columbine, and then
no, I get all that. I get that. But what I'm saying is, when you see your team, you like, how the fuck they picked this guy up? He wasn't good then. How you know what I'm saying?
That shit is craps. You just rolling the dice.
Yeah. But that
it's a gamble.
It's a gamble. It's a gamble, Shotter, because nobody gamble on my man. What is Pavia? So how did quarterbacks like him and Diego Pavia go completely undrafted? Was it talent, system concern, or something deeper?
I think number one, the NFL, they're kind of teetering, kind of like on this situation here, because in one breath, they want to say that they want to punish Shedeur for being flashy and this, that, and the other. But in the same breath, Johnny Manziel and Mayfield and all them that were showy, when they came out of school, you didn't have no problem with it. So now you have a situation where you have this braggadocious quarterback who's running his mouth reckless after the Heisman and everything, and doing all this kind of stuff. And sensationalized him. He was all over ESPN and this, that, and the other, and he goes undrafted.
Yeah.
But here's the thing that's crazy. The Baltimore Ravens picked him up on a 3-year contract today.
Yep.
So at the same time, no, they might have seen something that somebody else didn't see. Might be a diamond in the rough. So, you never can tell. But
let me say something on that, if you don't mind.
I'm about to bring it to you, dog. You clapping your hands like
because think about it. He's one of those flashy quarterbacks who can run, and they bring him in on special plays. And he's definitely the same style of play as Lamar Jackson. He may not be as tall, but he still has the same style. And all of that braggadocio, he's going to have to learn to shut his mouth, just like all the other greats. Look at Shedeur. When he came in, what did he do? He let his game do the talking. And I'm sure with some of the vets that are left in the Ravens, especially with Lamar, they would teach him how to be, that quarterback, that type of quarterback. And I'm sure they're going to use him on, and they're going to use him on, special plays, like quarterback sneaks and stuff, because the boy can run.
Yeah, with that being said, Pharaoh, do you think that they bringing Pavia in, try to push Lamar Jackson, because he is a braggadocious type of quarterback? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna bring him in. If Lamar is not doing what he needs to do, we're gonna put this guy in there, and especially if this guy start winning. You understand what I'm saying? Not
he's gonna win.
No, this is what I'm saying, Pharaoh.
I know what you're saying. No, he's not.
What I'm saying is that, because what I always say, who's the best player on everybody's team?
The 1A,
but you already have a backup to the backup.
I got
that.
The
backup to the backup.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that let's just say if he is number 2 on the depth chart.
Hypothetical,
he is number 2.
Yeah,
he gets in the game and he starts winning. Not no injury on Lamar, not wishing no injury. Let's just say he does have an injury and this guy starts winning. Now you got people saying, "Oh, this guy should replace," just like with Philly, McKee. Oh, McKee throws the ball better than Hurts. Oh, McKee should have been the damn, but then McKee got in the game. And that motherfucker stuck us so damn bad. Motherfucker, when Hurts coming back? Right, when Hurts coming back? But I'm just saying though, do you think that was a good pickup for the Baltimore Ravens, bringing him into their fold, as they say?
I really don't know if it's a good idea or not. I just think they're trying to give somebody an opportunity that was up for the Heisman. But I don't see any upside for this man. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not down on him nothing, but he did what he did in college with Purdue.
Yeah.
They didn't win anything. And even the coach even said that they winning, but he don't know how it's happening. The coach even was doubting them. So with that being said, shit, I don't see him being flashy. He can't be flashy in the NFL. You have, what's his name, the Rudolph dude with the Steelers. He done been all over the damn league already. You know,
they already got Tyrone Huntley too. So.
Right, but I mean they got rid of him and brought him back. So they've been decisive with him. Yeah, I just don't see where Pavia.
His name is Ty.
Ty Huntley. Yeah.
Oh, goddamn, it is. Oh shit.
God damn it, Sean.
Damn, Sean, you would.
I'm gonna tell you now, hey,
recognize that
if anybody out there is listening to us tonight, your job is to never name your son Ty. All right, I don't care how tall or how short he is, how big or how skinny he is. Do not name your son T.Y.
Unless he's a politician.
I don't want to hear it.
Or nothing close to it. It's a jinx.
Don't say fly, by.
None of that. None of that shit.
Like I say, don't even name a fly tie.
You don't win.
He said,
don't even damn fly tie. Now, fellas, it's that time of the show. It's that time of the show for each one of y'all to shine. I got a question for each one of y'all on y'all draft pick. And Pharaoh, you up first. There it is.
You already know. Let's go. Let's do it.
With Washington Commanders taking Sonny Styles at number 7, did they finally fix their defense or leave a bigger needs unanswered?
So no, last week they need a defensive player and defensive edge or a linebacker, because we had to replace Bobby Wagner, the Hall of Fame Bobby Wagner. We needed somebody of that nature. Sonny Styles and his brother Lorenzo Styles Jr. drafted. He went to the Saints, I believe, and his father is a Super Bowl winner with the Rams in '96. So with 34, something like that, whatever that is. So with that being said, you got a guy where everybody has played at Ohio State. Ohio State had a great team. I think they had the most draft picks in the first round in a long time. And Washington definitely needed a middle linebacker to fill the void of Bobby Wagner. So I thought that was a great pick because they already made some trades and got some veteran players from other teams throughout the year so far. So I think it was a great pickup.
Okay, there it is. Oh shit, shout out! I keep hitting the wrong damn button.
Looking like Tim Dog over there.
Easy.
I've been drinking. With that being said, let's move on to your Tampa Bay Bucks right here, my main man. Shout out. Should Tampa Bay Buccaneers make the right call drafting Ruben Bain Jr. in round 1, or should they have gone offense instead?
Well,
I'm gonna answer for him. Yes, because he's a Hurricane, and you win Super Bowl with Hurricanes.
Shut up. You had your turn, Biatch.
You had your chance to shot a turn. Go ahead, shot.
I'm sorry.
All I'm saying is I'm extremely proud of our draft picks. We drafted extremely well this year, way better than I thought we would. We got round 1, Ruby Bain Jr., round 2, Jeremiah Trotter. We got round 3, Ted Hurst. And we got round 4, Keontae Scott, defensive back, all addressing all of our needs. Now, if they live up to the hype, that's going to be another thing. Now, y'all already know how I feel about my Bucks. I can't stand that quarterback we got back there because every time somebody's mentioned somebody like Johnny Manziel and the Ties of the world, he right there with them. He played in their sandbox. I need him gone. So, yeah, we did well in the draft.
You need him go.
Yeah, he need to be gone for real.
I hear you, my man Shotter. Moving right along, Tim Dawg, your Ravens.
No, hey, hold on. I got. It's Josiah Trotter, man, not Jeremiah.
I mean,
Jeremiah Trotter's son plays with
the Eagles.
Played with the Eagles already.
Okay, my bad. Josiah.
There it is.
That's the other boy. Yeah.
All right, Tim Dawg, you up next. The Baltimore Ravens selected Vega Long. Was that the smartest pick to protect their future, or not a flashy enough for round 1?
Oh, fuck that. They did well in round 1 and round 2, but their best was also in free agency. And as far as second round, they got with Zion Young, Missouri. And the surprise is Jacoby Lane, the 6'4" receiver from USC. Now, he went in the 3rd round. So that to me tells me that, somebody's sleeping on someone, because you got a 6'4" receiver. What the hell is wrong with y'all not picking him? But at the same time, we don't know what's going on with the receiver. But the Ravens did better in unsigned free agent, signed, undrafted players as well. That so I'm kind of optimistic, as far as the draft picks, but I'm not optimistic as far as the season, only because new coach, new players, new system. You got to get used to it. But I say the Ravens look good for the future.
There it is. All right, fellas, since the Math Professor not on, everybody, I want a quick answer now. Everybody get a chance to talk about the Math Professor and their pick. And I'm coming to you first on this, Pharaoh. Did the New Orleans Saints reach by taking Jordan Tyson at number 8, or is he a future wide receiver 1 in the making?
Who's throwing him the ball?
What?
Tyler Shucks.
Shucks, yeah. The quarterback they got last year, in the first round.
They shit out of luck, man, because I don't think they're going to be last in the damn South.
Okay.
I even say the Falcons are going to be better than them this year, considering what they got going on. I don't know. I mean, if the system plays well with them, but that quarterback really didn't show me anything really last year. I don't know, maybe because he didn't have the offensive weapons or a weapon, but you got a rookie receiver that's trying to be a savior for a team that's they got to play a pretty hard schedule, because those NFC South teams, they play pretty hard. And you
got to understand they got a big time receiver already there in Chris Olave.
Yeah, you got that, but also like I said, you playing the Panthers, who they ended the season real good, So I think they're gonna build off of that. So,
but looking at the division, their draft makes them competitive.
Yeah, it makes them competitive if they had a quarterback to be competitive, Shot.
That's why I'm about to ask you, Shot, for to carry on the conversation, is that you got your quarterback last year that you think that's the next Drew Brees. Now let's get this rookie wide receiver, and just like with the Cardinals, I got 2 young players that hopefully we could build around. I could have that 1-2 punch. So, do you think that they did the right thing by picking Jordan Tyson at number 8?
I think it was a good pick, but I'm gonna lean on what I previously stated. Man on the street, I'm gonna lean on your conspiracy theory or whatever. What would you say? Superstitious?
Yeah.
The New Orleans Saints have a bad habit of getting these great receivers, and it doesn't come to fruition unless they have a great quarterback. So if I see the growth in Tyler Shuck right now, as far as being in the position he's being down there. And I see them using Chris Olave because he's so talented. He could catch the deep ball, the mid-range. He could run the slot. If they hook up and they get a chemistry going down there, they could be dangerous. Because the fact of the matter is, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, our receiving core is greatly depleted. Baker Mayfield is 2 interceptions away from making sure that you never make the playoffs. So I don't see how you could sit here and say that they can't be competitive, because I think they can.
I got you. Tim Dog, I want you to answer that. Who's in the NFC South? I know it's the Panthers,
The Saints, the Panthers, and the Atlanta Falcons. The Saints, Falcons, the Carolina Panthers, and Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yep.
The Saints, Falcons. Okay, yeah, those the 4. Okay, there
Saints,
it is.
Falcons, Buccaneers, and Panthers.
Yeah, it is. Tim Dog, what you think about that number 8 pick?
Hey, now I kind of agree with Shada what he said on the early ones. The teams picked what they thought they needed, and and to me, I would get a great receiver if you don't have a quarterback that can throw him the ball. But you know, the receivers the quarterback is still, you know, learning, but you can only learn so much, you know, without veteran help. You know, there are no veteran quarterbacks on that team that can show this young man, you know, some things or what to do. He has to go by the coaching staff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and you know, I agree with everybody, man. I don't know if it's a good pick or not. On a time will tell. Hopefully, these 2 players be able to grow together. Like you say, there's not too many wide receivers that are still comes out of the Saints once they draft them and they actually ended with the Saints. Then is Kamara going to still be there? You know, there's still
he's still there.
I'm just saying, is he? No, I say, is he still going to be there? Because they might try to trade him to try to get some capital. That's what I'm saying before the season starts. So,
well, think about it. He's been in the league for a while now. Even though he's still producing, to me, if he goes to another team, it's going to be another scheme, and I don't think he would produce as much.
Are you crazy? We're talking about Alvin Kamara.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. No, what I'm saying, Tim Dog, is that you just made my point. You made my point for me, because he can go to a scheme. Just like when I say that, I thought he went to Philly. What First Day Pharaoh said? Oh no, I don't want to see him come to Philly. Now we got a scheme.
To have a
no. What I'm saying is now we got a scheme for 2 players. So if Alvin Kamara go to a team that has a dual running back, now you have to have 2 scheme plans, and that's what I'm saying. Because
that's dangerous for any competitive team in the league to have.
And that's what I'm saying. If you're trying to build your team up, we may suck, but Alvin Kamara still got some goddamn backfield. So I need
the backfield.
No. What I'm saying is that Alvin Kamara still has that that value
to him.
Pharaoh, I keep forgetting. Who's the guy that they paid to protect the quarterback blind side?
The left tackle.
Left tackle. So if I could get me a left tackle for Alvin Kamara, and I could, you know, that's what I'm saying. So they might use that Alvin Kamara to try to get somebody to protect on blind side. That's what I'm saying. He still got value that may help the Saints down the line.
Absolutely.
Just like
because he's almost like a
McCaffrey.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say he's almost like a LaDainian Tomlinson if you look at it.
He's a switchblade.
Yeah,
he's a switchblade.
You know,
and
he's better than LaDainian Tomlinson. I'm sorry.
No,
slow down, Tim Dog.
LaDainian Tomlinson, he couldn't really catch that one out of the backfield. Running, catching out the backfield.
Bullshit. Tim Dog, you get
Tim Dog, yeah, you was doing pretty good, Tim Dog. You said that bullshit.
I don't know what you smoking, but whatever it is, leave it alone.
His family here from Waco.
Wrong.
No, I'm just messing. No.
You was telling the truth. You got caught up in the whiskey.
All jokes aside. David Tomlinson, trust me, this motherfucker, he was the best, and he's not that far from here from Waco. I only say that just because we all know how he was. And as far as his cutbacks, come on now. cutback
Bro.
see hole, he's up in there and coming
Dude.
out the backfield.
There is no quarterback, there is no running back I fear coming in the backfield and coming out of a hole more than
LaDainian
Barry
Tomlinson.
Sanders and LaDainian Tomlinson.
Yeah.
Those are
Wait
the two
now.
I do.
Whoa.
Marshall Falk. You
Yeah,
better
oh,
put Marshall Falk in there.
yep, with the Rams. Oh yeah.
You better
You
put
can't
Marshall
forget about
Falk is the one that
Marshall Falk.
started
Nope.
all this playing out the backfield and shit. You better put him in
Bro,
there.
but you got to understand the reason why those two were so good at it. They were so strong and they cut so hard. And by the time the defense saw them, it was too late because they too small behind the damn line.
They had that vision.
That's fine, Shada. But
Yeah.
what you got to understand, you got San Diego State. Marshall Falk coming from New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying
you got him
Falk
going
wasn't
over there.
nice. I'm just saying it's just a difference in stature and what they bring to the game. That's all I'm saying.
I
Marshall
get
Falk
that.
was nice.
No, he is nice. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I apologize,
put him on the team.
When the Rams,
I
No,
apologize,
Marshall Falk
fellas.
was like that before he went to the Rams.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say San Diego
Colts
State?
the one drafted him, and that's why he
Yeah,
put
the
him on
Colts.
the Rams.
Yeah, yeah. Coach.
So y'all better give it y'all game, man. Y'all talking about he.
Yo,
was
what
nice.
you mean, y'all? You mean Shada? Come on now,
That's
Farrell.
crazy.
Get your names right.
What you talking about?
With that being said, fellas, man, we're gonna move along to the goddamn NBA playoffs because it's going on right now. No, I didn't get a chance to talk about my goddamn
Yo,
Eagles.
it's tied
Shit.
24-24.
Nobody care about no damn pigeon.
Well, I know, but I care about my goddamn Pigeons, and here it is, right here.
Oh yeah, damn.
The Philadelphia Eagles traded up to draft Mekhi Lemon. Yeah, I thought it was a great pick because Dallas wanted that bitch. And as long as Dallas didn't get the motherfucker, that's all I care about. Yeah, we may lose AJ Brown this June, but I'm tired. I'm ready for this motherfucker to go to. God damn it. I'm fellas, man. I'm so sick of tired of hearing about AJ Brown right now. This is like I say, man. He's a great wide receiver, man. But it comes a point where you be like, man, I'm just tired of hearing. Is he going to be here? Is he going? Okay. Man, if you don't want to be in Philly, man, go. You got the Super Bowl ring, but they say you may go to the goddamn Patriots. Okay. Howard, just make sure we get something in return for him because you're going to the Patriots, think is how they always say, you think the grass is green on the other side. When you get to the other side, ain't nothing but goddamn dirt.
Right.
So I'm just saying, I'm just sick and tired, man. If you're gonna stay with the Eagles, okay, stay with the Eagles. If you're not, okay, go about your way. Because you and Vrabel was together before when he played with the Titans, right? How did that turn out? So now you're going back to the same situation. Shot. I don't know what happened, but you went out. I thought you went out like me. What the Patriots going to give y'all for AJ? I don't know. He need AJ. They say our price for AJ is a first round and at least a fourth round. So that's the price. Ooh. If you're trying to win the Super Bowl, you do actually need a number one wide receiver. And the AJ Brown, me and Farrell, when we watch the game, he doesn't have that separation like he used to have. Man. That's the way I saw it. He doesn't have that separation. I don't know if he's still injured or not, but he don't have that separation. But going to another team,
is it separation or is it just desire to play?
And that's what I'm about to say, Tim Dawg. Is you motivated? No, I'm agreeing with you. Is you motivated to play for the Eagles because you got that sour taste in your mouth and you're ready to move on because you got your championship. Now you just want to go to greener pastures. You think things going to be sweet over there, but then once you get there, you be like, God damn it, this shit is just as muddy as it was in Philly.
Trying to keep chasing that championship.
He already got the championship.
No, so I'm saying he's continuing trying to chase it.
No, this is how I feel about certain players. And not no knocking AJ Brown. I think he's a great player. It's all about you. Long as you get your number, long as he get 10 catches, 100 and some yards, and we lose, he good. But if he get 2 catches, 17 yards, and we win, I need the ball. See, that's the issue because it's a team
I need
sport.
to help you win.
T.O.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So I know a lot of people be on Hurts' ass, but Hurts, as long as he 17 yards throwing and they get the damn W, shit, that's all I care about. Because when they look at me years later, all they're gonna look at is wins and losses. Wins and losses.
Hey guys,
go ahead.
Hold on, look, I got an alibi. We call it autocrat, whatever that shit is.
Alibi.
Whatever. Not alibi. There's I want to shout out this Tyron Montgomery. I don't know if you guys know about him. He's a receiver that was picked up undrafted by Tennessee. He's the only Division III football player out of Woodlands, Texas, to go to the Senior Bowl, and they end up seeing him. He's 5'11" guy, but he did it because his mother had passed away, health reasons, and she had a vision for him, and he actually made it to the NFL from his mother's vision. So I want to congratulate that young man because he's 24 and he went through a lot of shit to get to where he's at. So I had to applaud that man.
What's his name again, Farrell?
Tyron Montgomery out of Woodlands, Texas. John Carroll University. Tennessee Titans took a gamble on him and signed him undrafted.
There it is, man. Hey, do what you got to do, my young fella. Hope you make the team. With that being said, fella, let's move on to the NBA playoffs going on right now. I'm watching the Pistons up by 10 over the damn Magic. Hey, before I ask the first question, though, did anybody see the Magic being up 3-1 on Detroit?
Oh, yeah. Detroit gave up.
Tell the truth now. No, tell the truth, Tim Dawg. Tell the truth now.
No, nobody saw that game. I mean, to me, it was kind of like the officiating, but at the same time, Detroit, Cade Cunningham, he had so many damn turnovers. It was like, okay, here y'all go. And to me, at first, I was like, is this shit staged or something?
Tim Dawg, I'm not saying that. I'm not talking about watching the game. I'm not saying watching the game. Yeah. If you were to tell me, before the games even started, Detroit would be down 1-3 to Orlando, you telling me that you saw that?
No, hell no.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Stevie Wonder didn't see that shit.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about before the game started. Shit, it's easy to say that shit now.
Yeah, but at the same time, what about Miami? They were number 8 and they beat.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
I didn't say he was crazy. I'm just saying that I seen the Magic play, and the Magic, it's just something about them that I thought Detroit was a better team.
Ever since they got banged, the Magic have been nice. They had at the end of the season, they went on a slump because they could have been 4th or 3rd or something like that if they hadn't lost like 12 or 15 before the end of the season. I
say last week that the Knicks was the most Detroit. I take that back. I'm sorry, Shawty. I apologize. And just for that, I'm gonna give myself a
Negro, please,
because I should have known better. No, it's a goddamn Detroit Piston. What are you about to say, Farrell? I didn't mean to cut you off.
I didn't say nothing.
Okay.
No, I was gonna agree that I didn't think they were gonna be down 3-1. Shit.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah.
I had no. But after watching the last game that Detroit played, those motherfuckers, man, they missing layups, they missing free throws. They just look like they out there just playing street ball. There's no.
Bro, during their series, there was a period of almost 3 minutes where nobody scored at all.
But that's crazy, isn't it? These are professionals, and you guys don't know
3 minutes with nobody scoring.
They don't even have the rim.
Well, you said you didn't even score a goddamn foul. God damn.
Oh my gosh. That's just crazy.
Oh shit, that is crazy.
Hey, if you look at it, everybody did the same thing. Both of them, they run down. Somebody gets to the rim and they throw the ball to the 3-point line, and then they brick it. It's a long rebound. Now they running back down, doing the same thing on the other end.
Bro,
nobody sets up anything.
Point guards dribble all the way under the basket and throw the ball to the damn half court.
That's what I'm saying. Throw it back.
But this is the new NBA, so we see some shit that we never
NBA is trash.
It's trash. With that being said, Tim Dawg, let's talk about the NBA just a little bit more. With teams like the San Antonio Spurs already advancing behind players like De'Aaron Fox and Victor Wembanyama. De'Aaron, same shit to me. Yeah, Victor Wembanyama. I'm gonna say the same thing like you told Shawty last week. This is my question. You just sit over there and relax.
No, I was just trying to help you.
Don't help me. Don't help me. Help me after the show. Help me after the show.
Okay. All right, drunk motherfucker. I ain't gonna help your dumb ass no more.
Don't help me.
This ain't wrong every day. This ain't English class. It's a sports show.
Man, I'm trying to help him.
That's what make people come back. They be like, I'm waiting to see what the man on the street gonna fuck up this week. What word he's gonna mess up this week?
They come back because they know you're gonna fuck up something.
I got you, but Tim Dawg, like I said, it with Victor Wembanyama. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know Charles Barkley, one of my favorite players. But with San Antonio advancing, are we witnessing the start of a new Western Conference powerhouse with the San Antonio Spurs?
Does a bear shit in the woods and wipe his ass with a fluffy white rabbit? Hell yeah. I mean, to me, the West is man, shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying? It's obvious, yes. I mean, think about it. Last 5-6 seasons, the West is dominated as far as defense. The only other teams in the East was Milwaukee and Boston. So yes.
Okay, all right. With that being said, Pharaoh, my boys last night after Philadelphia 76ers game 6 against Boston Celtics, does this prove Philly is legit or is Boston still the better team?
They won last night.
Oh my God! You should have seen.
I want to be on the show. I'll let you. Pharaoh, if we had lost, I would have been. I would have been on the show tonight, Pharaoh. If we had a loss, I'll tell you that right now. If we had a loss, I would have texted Tim Dog. Tim, you need to do the show.
Yeah, because I thought they was. I'll be honest with you. I thought they was out the series when Joel Embiid came in and his ass was out there looking like he had an oxygen tank on his back.
No, he hurt, man. He ain't playing the next game.
You know,
bro.
I totally agree.
I've been watching his threes. I've been counting his 3 balls because the man on the street.
Y'all know how I feel about that, man. But I totally agree with you, man, because he had his appendix taken out on April the 9th. He had his appendix taken out, and once he came back to the game, he kind of slowed the pace down for the 76ers.
Yes, he did.
He slowed
not you know, Pharaoh, I didn't mean to take over what you about to say, but he slowed them down because those guys were playing at a higher pace. Yeah. But now you got to play with Embiid. And of course, he did show me something last night, though. His ass did got down in that damn post.
In the post?
And he actually he got down in the post. He actually backed my man back that motherfucker ass back down and played like a goddamn center.
Back on defense.
Yeah. Okay. Like I said,
that being said, down the street, it keeps him from running around that he was doing the game before. That because he was tired. By the third quarter, he was done. That motherfucker was sucking everybody's air out the goddamn arena, man.
Trust me, don't get me wrong now, because we was down, we lost by 30 damn points. And I was saying to myself, man, y'all saw my picture, man. The Sixers making me drink. The Eagles I could deal with the Eagles because we're not gonna get blown up. But the Sixers, man, losing by 30 goddamn points, that's just
30 points, man.
Yeah, man.
I got my hand ridiculous.
Yeah. Go ahead, Tim Dog.
But I want you on when they don't play and you still drink, would you blame it on them?
No, that's just
that's a happiness drink.
Yeah, that's a happiness drink. Shit, that's just me being happy. That's everyday living. I drink because I'm alive. I would tell you that right now.
I know that's right. I'm just fucking with you, man, on the street.
No, that's a good thing right there. Coming to you, Shotter, man. Coming to you, Shotter, because we got to talk about your boys right now. After the New York Knicks blew out the Atlanta Hawks in Game 5, are they becoming a serious finals threat or just riding momentum?
Hell no, there ain't no serious final threat on my man. Get the hell out of here. What you talking about? Listen to me. I am a diehard Knicks fan, but I'm not afraid to tell it like it is. I'm like Tom Thibodeau. Y'all need to start daggone playing defense and daggone play defense and let your offense come to you off of your defense. Whenever the Knicks go to daggone try to play offense, they lose. Let your offense automatically develop off of your damn defense.
I'm laughing at Joe, man. God damn, man. Why you gotta be like that, Joe?
Look, Joe's probably seen the same thing we seen. Look, as far as you and Embiid's relationship, I'm not even gonna get in between that. But me and Big Cat, you know what I'm saying?
But see, the Cat,
Anthony Towns,
no. See, what I'm saying is Cat and Embiid damn near play identical. They too damn big to be out there shooting fucking threes. Man, get your ass on the goddamn.
But the thing is, they both suffer from the same thing. After you run up and down the court 3 times, they're winded, and then they don't play defense, and then the other team goes on a freaking run, and then we have to call a timeout, and then we have to put somebody else in there. It screws up the flow of the game, which is why if you take his daggone big ass down in the block, call for the ball, and let everybody else run around, he could catch his breath.
I think
Can't
you
play
know,
defense. It's called a foul.
yeah. You know, I'm gonna say this, and you know, that's one thing you got to credit LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, because they always year round. Michael Jordan, you know what I'm saying? When they said Michael Jordan wasn't big enough, what he did, he started bulking up a little bit to handle the Pistons.
That's right.
To make sure he
He
past
put a
the
gym in
Pistons.
his damn house.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So these guys were dedicated to getting better to make sure that they go to the next level. Person like Embiid, Cat,
Especially,
you know, even Shaq, because Shaq used to come out of shape. Kobe killed Kobe Bryant. Kobe was like, God damn, because Shaq said I could play myself in the shape. No, come in the season in shape.
That's right.
So we could do what we need to do.
Everybody
I don't
knows
need you to
Shaq
play.
was daggone being lazy when he said that bullshit. That was dumb.
But what I'm saying is that what I'm saying is that Shaq's still gonna be Shaq, in shape or out of shape. I don't give a damn. Young Shaq, in shape, out of shape, Shaq's still gonna be Shaq. Embiid is not a Shaq. Cat is not a Shaq. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Those two players are not as dominant as a Shaq. Shaq ain't shooting no damn threes. Shaq didn't shoot no damn threes because Shaq knows that if I get on that damn block with all this damn weight, motherfucker, I'm about to put you under the goddamn rim.
So that's
these
the
guys,
all the backboards,
you don't want to see Wemby
are remade because of Shaq.
Yeah.
You okay with Wemby shooting threes?
No, I want women to put some more weight on because that damn when he had that fall and got that concussion, he had some more weight. His ass went to trip over that goddamn.
What's the day? How many fingers I got?
I'm being honest.
Don't do that.
Tuesday.
The dude is damn near.
I'm just being honest.
He's got a lot. He's got a lot of airspace to cover between him and the floor, and it was awkward. And he didn't know.
So, Shada,
the motherfucker only weigh up.
Shada,
Motherfucker only weigh 100 pounds. His ass should have floated. His ass should have. When he fell, he should have floated on the air. He weigh about 100 pounds.
You telling me he had a lot of ground to cover or air to cover, but he couldn't put his hands out?
It was a fluke accident, bro.
Yeah,
I know, man. I'm just saying. I know, Shada, but what I'm just saying.
Burns.
Yeah, but Shada, back to what you're saying. No, I don't like no big man. If you over 6'6", don't shoot no goddamn threes. Get your ass on the goddamn block.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
That's with me.
I'm with you on that. But I would beg to differ. After I've watched every series, I have never. When I say I have never in my life watched the San Antonio Spurs, I have never in my life watched the San Antonio Spurs from a full game until this. This cat Wemby is different. He's different.
Shada, he all right.
He's not different.
That motherfucker went coast to coast between the legs, behind the back, and dunked. Are you serious?
Tim Dog.
He's all right. I don't see Shaq.
He didn't even lead the ground. He just put his hands up.
I don't see Shaq taking coast to coast too with young Shaq, but he hasn't done anything. No.
It's not about him putting the ball in the basket. It's about what he does for the other members of
the
team.
Yeah, but
don't get me wrong.
You have to understand, he's only just becoming into the NBA, and with man on the street is saying that he hasn't proven himself yet.
All I'm saying is that all I'm saying is that he can become one of the greatest that we ever have. But I seen that one hit pony before. I done seen somebody like that, and the motherfucker faded out. You know what I'm saying? Because of the fact, and I don't wish no injury on the young man, but because of injuries, and because that he needs to try to put on some weight. That's just me. That's just the way I see it.
You're saying that you've seen this kind of player before?
Yeah.
Who?
David Robinson. Fuck you talking about?
What the?
David Robinson.
You need to get this up, Negro, please. David Robinson ain't shooting no damn threes.
What did I say? We're not talking about threes. I'm talking about the type of player.
He said, have you ever seen a player?
You see how Wemby handles the ball?
No, I'm not talking about threes. No, he's all right handler, man. All big men are all right handlers. All big men are all right handlers. Shit.
Bro,
Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis was a goddamn guard. Anthony Davis is a 7-foot guy that can handle the goddamn ball. So what the fuck are y'all talking about?
What about
Dirk Nowitzki? So what the fuck y'all talking about? Y'all talking about like we never see the big man dribble the goddamn ball.
Not
Shit.
Hey,
Pharaoh.
Dribble the damn ball.
Hey, Pharaoh, I'm gonna take a page. I'm gonna take a page out of your book, Pharaoh, because this is something that you would say. The motherfuckers in the NBA, they supposed to be able to dribble the goddamn ball. That's all they got to do. Shit.
You doing more than
that's part of the job.
Like What are we talking about?
So what you're saying to me then?
Pharaoh,
you're saying to me,
hey,
man.
hold up, Pharaoh. That's like you go to the, go fill out your application. Can you dribble a ball? Yes.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is,
can you rebound?
All
yes.
those people that you named,
NBA player.
You think that they have the handles that Wemby has?
Well, I believe the only thing. I think the only thing that we see
man on the street.
He's 7'4". He's 7'4".
Yeah.
And he's changed the atmosphere down in San Antonio since everybody has left.
Oh, I'm not disputing
a big
points.
thing.
All I'm saying is I've never seen this before. This is new to me. I've never seen somebody his height do the things he's done on the court.
7'4".
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
It might be because of his height, but has been done before, though.
It's been done before. That's what I'm saying.
Not at this
level. No, anybody 7 foot.
What he's doing. No.
Yeah.
It's never been seen.
Anybody over 7. But that's the thing as well, though. That's the thing is because with the NBA, it's built around 3-point shot. So because all the big centers or everybody got to be able to shoot a 3 now. But and that's
another prerequisite man on the street. Can you dribble? Yeah. Can you shoot a 3?
yeah. I be NBA player shit.
I can laugh at joke all you want to. I'm just letting you know that I have never seen this. I'm 51. I've never seen this on the court.
I don't find it.
What I'm trying to say, Shot, is man
acceptable because the way the rules of the NBA is now. I just believe he's playing how the NBA wants him to play. He just has to be 7'4" doing
exactly.
But I don't believe he hasn't made a change to the game. I'm just not impressed with him. You say successful.
Shawty, you 51, I'm 56, and I done seen a lot of big men play like this. No, they may not have shot the 3, but they're able to handle the ball as well. Like I say, that's one of the prerequisites for an NBA player.
Okay.
Now you just got to be able to shoot the goddamn 3-point shot. Shit.
But in Shada's defense, in his defense,
I don't need no defense. I already said what I said.
That's right. He said what he said. Goddamn.
You talking about Anthony Davis?
I said what I said.
Yeah, because Anthony Davis was a guard. He was a guard. Then he had that spurt.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what Wemby kind of resembles his game is like, but it's a lot better. Not just because he's like the a ball handler, but because of his height. And he doesn't get stripped a lot when he dribbles and comes down. And it's not just the dribble, it's the skill behind his dribble. That's just a lot different. But at the same time, we seen Anthony Davis. We didn't seen Kevin Durant, all those tall big men. But this dude is 7'4". Come on now. That in itself is.
But that's what I'm saying, though. And that's why you're saying what you're saying, because he's 7'4".
Right. That's what makes it more difficult.
But we don't see 7-footers do the same damn. That's what I'm saying. Only because he's 4 inches more.
How many though? Not many.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't get it because I don't seen this one hit pointy and one hit song before.
Right. And he's
my thing is
NBA too. You haven't really
exactly. My thing is, can you sustain that year after year? Because after a while, injuries going to come into play. Your body, the physical play.
All I'm just saying.
Yeah, but right now,
I'm not saying that, Shada. What I'm saying, what I'm saying is, Shada, the young man is doing his damn thing. He should do it because he's 7'4". All I'm saying is that I've seen big men be able to dribble the ball before. Shit, if you want to impress me, shit, don't even jump, dunk that bitch.
He can do that too.
It's not about him dribbling the ball. I'm talking about
Yao Ming. Y'all forget about Yao Ming was out there.
Yeah, but
Yao Ming. That's what I'm saying.
Yao Ming wasn't a dribbler though. Yao Ming was a post player,
but that's what I'm saying. With this NBA, with this new NBA and the style of play, Pharaoh said it. With the style of play that they play, we're gonna see big men shooting 3-pointers. For me, I can't stand it. I don't like when Giannis does it. I don't like when Wemby does it. I don't like when Embiid does. I really hate it when Embiid does it. I don't like when Cat does it. I don't give a damn if you shoot lights out. Get your big ass down on the goddamn block. You understand what I'm saying? Work on your goddamn mid-range shot.
So you didn't like Elvis Presley because he did the twist and twist his body.
The fuck else got to do with
In
basketball?
other words, you
Yeah,
don't
you've been
like
living in Texas
you
too
don't
long.
like the new shit because you like the old shit.
No, I just don't like big men
No.
shooting threes because they big ass can't hit the motherfuckers. Shit, you
You
got
don't
a
like
3-point
the
shot.
new
That-
shit because you
no.
like the old shit. Now,
No.
big men
No.
shooting threes is new,
Nah.
is it not? Yes.
Nah, no, that's the NBA. I don't like the NBA doing that
Okay.
shit. Fucking up. They done fucked up my goddamn league.
10
They
years
fucked up
ago,
the
you
goddamn
didn't see
league.
it.
That bullshit.
No, the
With that
NBA
being
is,
said,
but the NBA is losing people because of this new style of play.
yeah,
Y'all know that.
Well,
Yeah.
they
Like
not
Charlotte
losing
don't
it
even
many.
is.
watch the NBA no more because you rather watch the
They're not
WNBA.
losing many because they are gaining
I watch them
revenue.
both.
like I say,
gaining
it is what it is, man. If this is your type of, if you like to see your big man shoot the threes, hey, more power to you. For me, I'd rather play the slow down game, let the big man work it. So because you can always put the offensive team in foul troubles, and we can beat you from the free throw
like
line.
Pharaoh said, shout out to the women's league. WNBA starts on May 21st. Season starts, preseason going on right now. You catch all games on your streaming services.
Basketball. I'm
Big
waiting for
man on the street.
football.
Let me ask you: in football, do you like running or passing?
I like winning. I don't give a fuck what they do. As long as the Eagles win.
Yeah, I'm with
No,
you.
I don't give a
Yeah.
damn. I like to win.
No,
Shit.
you know what?
So
What you saying
if
that
you
y'all-
shooting threes and you winning, what's the difference?
I don't give a damn. Long as I get the W. Only reason.
Yeah. I
So,
like
dog,
seeing great defensive plays, and I like running the ball. That is something about like when Derrick Henry hits that hole and mushes this motherfucker right here, and then this guy's trying to make a decision, show how you tackle him, and then it's a long run. That shit's fire. But a long ass pass, if they don't catch it, it stops the clock. Game's boring.
And like I say, Tim,
hold on,
Dog,
so Pharaoh, you like
I like the
pass.
W. No, Tim Dog,
That's
I like
what
the
I'm talking
W.
about.
Tim Dog, I
mean,
like the
running
W.
game. Yeah,
I like
said
the
running.
W so I could
I
talk
meant
shit.
running. I apologize. Yeah.
I like the W so I could talk shit because that's what the man on the street is
it
known
doesn't
for.
matter. So it shouldn't matter to you if a big man shooting threes or what, as long as your team wins. Am I right?
But we're not winning. So you answer. You just made my
That
goddamn
means
point.
y'all can't shoot.
You just made my
That
goddamn
means
point.
y'all
What the fuck
can't
you
shoot.
talking about? What the fuck you talking about?
That's all
You
I
just made my
mean.
goddamn point.
Y'all ain't
Because
winning.
we're not
Y'all
winning.
can't shoot.
No, because we're not winning. His ass is shooting threes, Tim
Dude,
Dog, and we're not winning.
Oklahoma
Now, if his ass
City
shooting-
winning.
If his ass was 75 or 80%
Boston
three-point
winning.
shooter from the three-point line, maybe that'll change my mind. But his ass ain't not no goddamn 80% free a three-point shooter. So we're not winning. So you just made my goddamn point. Thank you.
No, I didn't make your point. Your team can't shoot. That's
but-
all.
But no, hey, I'm with man on the street on that one. Fuck it.
Shit. Yeah.
Oh
I'm saying, man.
Lord. Oh,
Fellas, man,
Lord.
good conversation.
Y'all
Fellas,
just
good conversation.
wishy-washy.
Now we're
I don't
not
give a
wishy
damn.
washy
Fuck
shit.
basketball.
Long as we win, I want the goddamn
Y'all
W.
want to win, but y'all don't want to win. Y'all want it your way.
Exactly. Shit.
No, I don't
I
give a
want
shit
to
about
win.
basketball. Fuck basketball.
Yeah, I want the goddamn win. But that being said, fellas, I got a good topic for this week's discussion. Fellas, I don't know if y'all saw this. This is the only video because I thought this shit is crazy. Is it all about the money grab?
You're back on Get Up. We were just talking about big change possibly coming to basketball. And here's another. The NCAA has initiated the final steps to expanding the men's and women's basketball tournaments to 76 teams. The expansion is on track to be formalized in the upcoming weeks. Would begin this coming season. The primary driver of this move reportedly has not been money, but rather access for at-large bids for power conferences. This feels like a very big deal.
Coming to you first, Farrell. I see you
Yeah, I'm
shaking
glad
your head.
you put that up, 'cause I want to talk about this dumb shit.
Here it is, Farrell. So is expanding the NCAA tournament to 76 teams about fairness or just a money grab by the NCAA?
I think it's a money grab by all means. Because at the same time, we sit here and watch four teams do a play-in tournament, just like the freaking NBA, to watch these motherfuckers get blown out the first goddamn game. And I just don't understand. Like, you keep putting all these people in with this one and done shit. Why are you adding more teams?
Yeah.
You know, with the males, it's one and done. So unless they're gonna make them where they play their 3 years or something like that to create a dynasty, that's what's gonna bring the money.
Yeah.
But you got these sorry ass teams coming to play the 1 seeds, and you don't see them after the second round. So, like, why are you adding more people?
Exactly. Tim Dog. With that being said, would adding more teams dilute the March Madness intensity or create more Cinderella stories that fans actually want?
It's kind of twofold, because you add more teams, like Pharaoh said, so what, you win the first round, but you're gonna get your ass blown out. But at the same time, the lesser known little schools can get some recognition. The Gonzagas and all those teams that
Gonzagas.
we never
No, he's
heard
just saying that little teams, like
No, Gonzaga. Remember, nobody heard of Gonzaga until they were a Cinderella team. What was that, 10, 12 years ago?
Yeah. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, so to me, it's twofold. And and also, it expands not just the schedule and gets some players prepared for NBA season who are going into it, but it also exposes college basketball to make it more like it's never going to be like it used to be, only because of, like Pharaoh said, the one and dones. But this will bring back more interest because there are more schools, especially smaller schools, that could be into the tournaments and could be those Cinderella teams.
I hear you. Go ahead, Pharaoh. Then I'm going to shot her.
That's why they got the NIT tournament. Take your monkey ass over there and play in that shit. All right.
Got you. With that being said, Shotter, how would a 7-16 format impact mid-major programs? More opportunities, like Tim Dog said, or just more power for big conferences?
Just to address number one, my point is, to the answer to your question, it's not a money grab. It's one of those situations where the NCAA made so much money this year off the men and women's tournament that they're trying to capitalize off of it. Not to mention the Syracuse women's coach who was complaining of seeing the same team and getting bounced every single year. They're trying to expand the field so that way teams like that see those same teams that get put them out every single year, instead of them going out and doing better recruiting jobs and get players to come to their schools, they're going to go ahead and make the field bigger so they can have more regions, so more schools could feel like there's more competitive. It doesn't matter, because it's going to still come back down to the same teams that's going to come to the top at the end. That's all it is. They do this every couple years with something big thing. They did it when the UConn Huskies went on when Pat Summitt and the freaking daggone Volunteers was winning. They daggone moved that. When Tiger Woods freaking daggone started killing it, they moved that. When they're always moving the goalpost to satisfy somebody within the realm. So I don't think it's anything to do with anything. They're trying to make more money, yes, but it's going to hurt them more than anything, because the fact of the matter is people are not going to want to watch all them damn games. Not to mention that, where are you going to put the games? Where are you going to put the game?
But Shada, also, so those schools get extra money. Those schools get extra money for being in the tournament. So those little schools that have a little budget, they'll get extra money.
The college seasons. The college seasons are only so long.
Like I said,
you only have so much for daggone exams and all of that type stuff. If they make the tournament longer, we're going to lose something somewhere else. That's all I'm saying.
Well, the NCAA has to work that out. But at the same time, those little schools, Division Ones like Coppin State from Baltimore, that get in there and get whipped in the first round. At least now they would play someone probably more competitive. Well, then again, nope, depending on seeding. But at least, they have an opportunity to make more money because there are more teams, which means there's more revenue. Yeah. So what? You're going to get blown out on the first round, but it's an opportunity for your team to be out there and get recognized and be recruitable.
And I hear what you're saying, Tim Dog and Pharaoh. I want you to answer this question because it leads in what Tim Dog just said. At what point does March Madness stop being special? Are we turning into just another watered down postseason, like critics say happens in the NBA?
I don't see where you're gonna get more talent. Because the talent is going to the teams that are picking them up. You know, you were talking about Syracuse. You know how she's complaining. So don't put them in the same region. Put them in another region. Meet up in the Final Four or the Sweet 16 or something. I don't know, but I don't see where adding more teams because they're already playing your championship week. You're playing your conference weeks. So those teams right there, if you can't beat your own people in your conference, what gives you the right to go to the fucking dance?
I got you.
Take your ass over to the NIT and keep it moving.
I'm glad you said that, Farrell, because I'm coming to you, Shada. Does this expansion completely screw over mid-majors by letting big conferences sneak in extra underperforming teams?
Yes, most definitely. Because then you're going to have a system set up where you got these people that's going to want these back alley treaties and whatever for freaking television rights and this, that, and the other. It's going to daggone breed more people daggone breaking the rules to try and get attention. Ain't nobody trying to go see. I love daggone these small schools and this, that, and the other. Well, ain't nobody about to draw to no sticks to watch no game when people freak. No, ain't nobody doing that. Come on, bro.
And leave the crap alone, man.
And the question for all of us,
76 teams, guys.
It's basically the same damn question, Tim Dahl. Are we about to reward mediocre teams with losing records just to fill slots? What happened to earning your way into March Madness?
You can earn your way into March Madness. Just because you have a mediocre above 500 team doesn't mean that your team is all that deplorable. Now, it also depends on scheduling. It depends on everything.
Yeah.
And also, you know, I agree with everyone. Yeah, it's going to be some loopholes and people going to abuse the system. But at the same time, those teams that do deserve to get in, or at least deserve a chance to get in, who are following the rules, who are doing things right, and be, you know, just one of those teams that may have lost their conference championship or add a new division or something. All I'm saying is nothing that they're going to do is going to be perfect. That's why you have a 6-year seniors playing in the NFL, playing in the football, NCAA football and basketball. Nothing is perfect. People want to make money. Kids want to do the same thing. The NCAA wants to do the same thing. So to me, it's twofold. NCAA gonna make money, but at the same time, they're gonna have to pay extra money for schools who are going to be in the tournament. Those little schools who trying to make a name for themselves, this is their opportunity. Those little small schools that we don't care about, they should go to the NIL. But yet there are some undrafted NBA players who came from these small schools.
Yeah, Tim Dahl, we hearing you. I hear you say that's your opinion, and everybody else got their opinion as well. And Farrell, where do you need to go, Farrell?
NIT.
Okay.
Damn, Farrell, come on, man. Have some compassion.
It is compassion.
Hey,
that's compassion.
Okay, so if Gonzaga, remember Gonzaga was one of those teams that had to play to get into the NCAA bracket.
Gonzaga has been around since 1999.
Hey, fellas. This is the deal. This is the deal, fellas. This is the deal.
Mark Few took the job in Gonzaga in 1999.
The fact of the matter is that the NCAA just needs to come out and say it's about money. Why sugarcoat it? Why sugarcoat it and say we want to get more teams? No, just say it's about money.
DraftKings.
Yeah. It's about money because those are the people that's going to make the money. Just come out and say it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing, man. You know, if you're going to say, yeah, we're going to expand, why are you expanding? They're going to say, well, it's not about money.
Bullshit.
Okay. That's what I'm saying.
We all know the truth.
That's what I'm saying.
Make up the difference between from the players all daggone players in the NCAA get these great NIL deals. They try to make the difference up. That's all that is.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying, man. Just be truthful with the people that's watching the game. You want to go to 76? Don't
exactly.
You want to get other teams into the just come out and say, hey, it's all about money because we are losing star players with the NIL. People are moving around, but if we could get these schools, especially these small schools, some money for people to stick around, this is what we need to do. So it's always going to be about money.
And the reason I know about the NIT, the reason I know about the NIT is because after Patrick Ewing, Alondro Moore, and all them, Batumbo, when they stopped winning, the goddamn Warriors kept going to the not invited tournament. That's why take your monkey ass over there because you don't deserve to be in the big day.
That was back in the day.
That's how long I know about the NIT. So hey, everybody listening,
we used to call it not in tournament.
Y'all conveniently forgetting that the NBA have an amateur league as well.
Yep.
Yeah. Give a damn about that. We talking about college.
That's why they asked you the goddamn what it.
I don't care if they got the G League, the B League, the F League. I don't give a damn. You're not in the NBA.
Take your ass to the G League.
That's right. The Major League Baseball got 4 levels before you get to MLB. Take your ass to AAA, single A.
There's a lot of players that have done well in the NBA that came from the G League.
We not saying that, Charlie. You take it the wrong way, man. You missing the whole point. Charlie. You on another level, man.
No, I'm just saying. I'm agreeing with him. I'm saying there's a lot of great players that came out of the G League.
No, you're right, Shada. They are. And the thing is, Pharaoh, he doesn't recognize that fact that there are people who need to be developed before they become who they are.
That's why you got the G League, and that's why you got the other league.
I'm agreeing with you.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you like this. You let one of them 76 teams, right? Will you let them go play in the NIT? It'll boost them to make sure they make it to the season. That's
Do you watch NIT?
Hey, that's a G League.
Do you watch NIT?
No.
All right, thank you. People watch March Madness. That's what they want to see.
No. NIT is in between.
It's not even called NIT anymore.
Like I say, man, what it boils down to is this.
Bring it back.
What it boils down to is, man. I understand, and it goes back to something that I believe Shada said it, is that if you go to a 76 tournament, that means that you got to take away from something else. So are you going to take away home games from people that are actually going to come see your team play? You know what I'm saying? Because they're not going to get on that road to travel to wherever for the tournament game. That's what I'm saying. So it's going to be some way they have to sacrifice to make up those 76 games. Well,
it's going to be at the end of the season.
12 more teams, adding 12 more teams. And then again, who's to say that, Tim Dawg, like you say, those small schools to get that exposure, who's going to say that the NCAA going to even look at them? Because if I could get 10 teams from, I don't know if it's 10 teams in the SEC, but if I could get 10 teams from the SEC into the tournament, I'm putting all 10 teams of those in the tournament from those big conferences. No, I'm just saying, because you say small schools get a chance to shine, but what I'm saying is that it's always going to be about money, and the NCAA should have said it's about money and only about money. That's just right.
Because this tournament had 3 HBCUs.
Yeah.
They didn't need 76 damn games to do that shit, teams to do that shit.
Now imagine if they expanded and we had more.
You're gonna have more losers.
It doesn't matter. It's maybe about the losers, but some of those young guys they get that exposure and get go into the NBA.
But that's what I'm saying.
They don't have an opportunity.
That's what I'm saying. You know, just to close it out, who's to say that they will get that chance? Because if I could get 10 teams from these big conferences, I'd rather put those big teams in because, like Pharaoh say, DraftKings say so.
I'm just wrong about the Knicks, though.
I'm not knocking anybody's opportunity to go anywhere, but your talent didn't get you on that Division I school anyway. So adding other teams is not going to say, okay, they see you, but you're going to be the G League guy.
Yeah, but Pharaoh, you're right.
But this is
exposure would expose those colleges and people, especially talent locally, instead of going to a big
They
college,
already know these schools, though, brother.
No, Farrell. You can't say that because not everybody can afford to go to the big schools, even with a scholarship, even in the NIL. And some people want to stay local.
We beating
You
the
never
dead
know.
horse because we saying the same thing. What it boils down to is that the NCAA is greedy, and they think about adding 76 more teams. They're going to get more money because I believe this year the revenue, people watching the games had increased. So now let's put 76. And like I say, even though, we want more small schools, especially HBCUs, to get to the dance, the NCAA is going to find a way to fuck them over in the end. And
because it's all black people.
Good conversation for what this week's sports discussion. Shot it. What you got for us today in today's sports? What you got, Shot?
Hey, you saw what Joe wrote?
What Joe wrote? That's a good question.
Well, it's right now with 64. I can only say that it'd probably be 6
with
8. 76.
6 to 8. That's good. That's a good one, Joe. Thank you.
It's only gonna be 6 because you divide that. That's 12. Yep, there you go.
There it is. Shotter, you ready, Shotter?
Yeah, man. Can you see it?
Yeah, I got it. So you want me to put
this? The guy that used to throw apples through his front door.
So I'm saying, bro,
that's motherfucker running a wall.
In lieu of today's last week's draft, you can see right now I have up on the screen Bo Jackson. Today in sports history, 1984. Bo Jackson became the Tampa Bay Buccaneers' first draft pick. This day in sports. To be honest with you, as much as I know about Buccaneers lore, I had no idea that he was drafted first by the Bucs.
What happened?
I didn't know that either. I thought he was drafted by the Raiders. Boy,
what happened?
No, guys. So I'm gonna put some history on y'all.
Because I knew he was baseball.
He was drafted by Tampa Bay, but he withdrew the draft to go play with Kansas City Royals.
Yeah, I knew he played with Kansas City.
Okay. That's what it was.
The Buccaneers originally drafted him, and I did not know that. And
so how did he wind up with the Raiders?
That was afterwards, Tim. He
no, after. I'm saying what happened. He played.
I know
he played for the Royals.
The next year.
I guess what I'm saying. I guess what I'm saying is that if Tampa Bay drafted him, why didn't they keep his rights?
Yeah,
he withdrew his rights, guys, because he went to the Royals.
Okay,
he did that. He ended the draft next year.
I hear what you're saying. But usually teams still keep your rights. I don't give a damn if you go back to the Royals, but we're gonna keep your rights because we drafted you to the.
But this was back in the 80s, remember?
That's what I'm saying.
No, he withdrew his guys. He went back to college, so he got rid of that shit.
Okay. So how did he end up with the Raiders?
Okay. He ended up going into the next draft the following year, guys.
Oh, so he went back to school and then re-entered the draft.
Okay, that's what I'm saying because that's what I'm saying. Because usually teams,
I know football, goddamn.
They want to keep.
No, that's all you had to say, motherfucker.
No, that's what I'm saying. Usually teams they draft you. I don't give a damn if you go play for the Royals. I'm gonna keep your goddamn rights.
Yeah.
So you decide to play football game, but I didn't know.
Well, back then, man, on the street, they probably didn't care about that. But now, players.
No, you got Deion Sanders did it. Deion Sanders did it. So did Brian Jordan. You guys forget there's other players that went through that. That's why Bo did that.
Yeah,
no,
with the new CBA, that's probably
added on. All I'm saying is that I guess what I'm saying is that back in the day, you didn't really have no rights. You go where the team sent you. You didn't have a choice. That's what I'm saying. So when you say
write-up is here.
Yeah, but what Farrell said is that he gave up his.
Yeah.
That's what you talking about? Shout it.
But if you give up your
Yeah.
right for the draft and then you go back to school, that you can do even now.
Yeah.
Just
But like I say though, I didn't know he got drafted by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Hey, and like I say, just a
I
quick.
was not aware.
Yeah, just a quick round robin though.
That's crazy.
Do you think Bo should have stuck to football or play baseball? Which one you thought? Even though he did good in both, his football career was cut short because of that tackle, the hip tackle. They outlawed now. But do you think that he should have just went straight football than baseball?
No,
Shot, since you talked about Bo, go ahead. What did you say, Shot?
To be honest with you, looking back at it, I've had that question a couple of times in my lifetime, and I'm gonna always say he did the right thing because at the same time, at the time when Bo Jackson hit the league, he was a freak of nature.
Yeah.
So we would have never. I don't think the development of athletes, the attention on Black athletes being able to play two professional sports at the same time where the seasons overlap. They're like, oh, there's no way that could happen. It's too much work. It's this, that, and the other. And for me, Bo Jackson proved them wrong because, like you said, if it wasn't for that tackle and that injury, we don't know what we would have got out of Bo Jackson.
Exactly. What you say, Farrell? You say no?
Yeah, no. You play what you can. You market yourself to get the money that you can, whatever sport you can play. You got the talent to do it. You take care of it. Just like you said, Dave Winfield was drafted by NFL, but his ass never played it down. So you got to think about it. It's if you had the opportunity, you would do it. If you had the talent to make money on both ends, you would come up on your money. So yeah, I say do what you got to do. Unfortunately, the tackles ruined them.
But that's not what I'm saying, Farrell. What I'm saying is that, do you think that he made the right decision? If he could have played just football, that's what I'm saying. Not both.
No, I know what you're saying. I don't think he should have played just football because he was good in baseball too. Yep. You got Jameis Winston. He was good in football and baseball. You got Charlie Murray, good at basketball and football. These people chose to play one sport when they could have played two. So he did what he thought was right, and I believe I'm gonna stick by his, what he said, because we know him as the dual sport guy, not just the running back.
He's a standard.
What you got to say, Tim Dahl?
It's very, very, very rare that you have athletes who have done rural sports. Jim Thorpe, Babe Dedricus, Zacharias.
No, we talking about professional now.
Right? No. Hold on. These are professional. If they weren't, I wouldn't be reading them. Bo Jackson, Deion Sanders, and Bob Hayes. Those people dedicated their lives to doing two sports.
You forgot Brian Jordan, man.
Who?
Brian
I
Jordan.
forgot Michael Jordan. But
no, Brian Jordan.
Oh,
Play for the
yeah, right. No. I stand correct. No, I'm sorry. And Brian Jordan. But the thing is, the dedication that those people, did to those sports, and they believed that they could excel in them. Mm-hmm. So for us or anyone to say that you should have done one, it wasn't in their thought, in their mind process, because they knew they were good at both of them.
Oh, don't forget Russell Wilson too.
Yeah. Fellas, I'm gonna tell y'all like this though. Fellas, fuck that. He should have stuck to football because I would have never lost at a game of.
But at the same time,
let me finish. Let me talk. You had your chance to talk. Now let me talk.
I wasn't.
Let me talk because y'all saying the political answer. Fuck that. His ass should have stayed in football because I would have never lost at a game of Madden because on Temple Bowl with Bo Jackson.
Madden.
Because you know how many leagues I would have won with Bo Jackson on Temple Bowl. You couldn't even tackle that.
We're in our 50s.
You know what, man?
Everybody took Bo Jackson on Temple Bowl. What you talking about?
They don't care.
That wasn't no secret.
Did you win millions of dollars playing Tecmo Bowl? Hell no.
I won a lot of candy. I like a millions of dollars.
Don't do that.
Hey, because Washington was tough on that game too.
Don't do that. Mike Tyson punch out.
Dog, that's what I'm
Nintendo
talking
with
about.
the square
Dog.
down
I
on
want
two
to
buttons. Come on.
Right,
all
right.
you need is a Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson. This is the
Come
Bo
on,
Jackson.
man.
Go right,
Don't
go
do
left.
that.
Go right, go left. All you need to do, next thing you know, Bo Jackson, you can run the whole goddamn field 30
This
damn
is why I
times.
said last
If
week.
you knew how to
When
work it right,
Sega and
when they
Nintendo
come in,
came
you
out
go
with
to
all
the
the
left or
buttons.
go to the right. That's
Right,
it.
that's
You
right.
stay in the middle.
Bo Jackson's unstoppable.
See?
Thank you for that shout out, man, because I learned something today that I didn't know about Bo Jackson. And of course, Bo
sure.
Jackson made some great goddamn commercials. Bo knows football. Bo knows
Hell yeah.
that goddamn thing.
Hell yeah.
Farrah, I saw your email too late. I didn't have a chance to get it on this week, but we will get it on next week. So you up the bet, my brother, with what? Your trivial question of the week. Farrah King, what you got for us this week?
Yeah, but the NFL draft just happened, and I believe didn't what's her name go? He went third, right? Freaking the running back.
Man,
out of-
I ain't even watch the draft, tell you the truth. I ain't gonna lie to
Jeremiah
you.
Love.
Yeah, he went third, didn't he?
Yes.
Okay, so here's my question.
Who is
There
the
it
top
is.
3 pick to lead the NFL in rushing yards as a rookie?
Ooh.
Adrian Peterson.
Ooh, yeah, look at you, boy.
Eric Dickerson. Give me Eric Dickerson.
Emmett Smith.
Damn, it might be OJ too, though.
Oh,
That was my pick.
Yeah, it might be OJ, but no, I'm gonna stick with Eric Dickerson. Eric Dickerson was a bad boy when he came out of SMU. What's
Yo,
the
well,
answer?
yeah, Joe.
What you got, Joe? You know, Joe,
Who's the
Joe,
last
you know,
top
you know,
three?
you know,
Go
Joe
right to the
old.
back. I don't know.
You know, Joe old. Joe might say Jim Thorpe like Tim Dog. Shit.
damn. You know what? How
What's
about
the
Barry
answer?
Sanders?
Joe, call me later. What is it?
I'm
What,
gonna say
what-
Barry Sanders.
the man on the street never
Eric
loses.
Dickerson. You said Eric Dickerson. I'm gonna say Barry Sanders.
No, the answer is Eric Dickerson. Shit,
Oh,
the man on the
damn.
street.
Well, actually, I
yeah.
at first said Marcus Allen.
Yeah, Eric Dickerson.
Ooh.
I did say because he won the Heisman that year before.
Yeah, Eric Dickerson. Yeah,
And then it hit me. I forgot that when the Raiders had Bo Jackson,
that's right.
Eric Dickerson, and
That's right.
what's the name? At one
Marcus
time, they had
Allen.
all three running backs.
Yeah,
Marcus
Marcus Allen. All three of them were on the team at one
Yeah.
time.
That's right. But who got that? Who got it right? Who let the man on the street?
Man, you got one right the whole
In
damn
9 months.
I don't give a
2
damn.
years.
Farrah, no, I know Farrah, I knew you was like, God damn it, this motherfucker got another one.
But you know what? Like I say, it's the last one, so it's not very many running backs that we could pick from a era from that the top three. You know what I mean?
But then again, we all knew that. Like I say, with him coming to SMU, that motherfucker was a bad boy, man. That boy,
Yeah, man. He was
bad boy
what
with
they
the
called him. What
yeah.
the Express? What they call him?
The Express. They called it, the Pony Express.
Yeah, the Pony
SMU,
Express.
the Pony Express.
Yeah, because that's SMU ponies.
Yeah, the only
Shut
team
them
that got the only team that got the mark of death, or remember they couldn't play or whatever, they got the death sentence.
And then they boycott the next year.
Yeah. There it is. The man on the street got another one, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for that question, Farrah. Man, I need to buy you a cigar. Man.
What year though?
I don't know what year, but
Hey, this is the year my sister was born, man. Shit.
83.
Yeah.
Not 1983. 1983. There it is. My main man, Farrah King, man. Thank you for your trivia question of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go, I'd like to give you something to think about. Tim Dog, what you got for the people before we go, my brother? And make sure you shout out your social media as well so the people can follow you.
Man, in today's state of the union, state of craziness, we have a president who just doesn't care about anyone but himself. All I want to say is this: America, we know we are in troubled times. We know that we can't trust our leadership to do the right things. So what should we do? We need to exercise our right. And I've said it before, people on the panel have said it before, but now it's to the point where it's a comedy up at the top. And we need to get some stability. We got characters thinking that they G.I. Joe and they can do whatever they want. And it's just insane. We as people, as human beings, we need more respect. We need more representation. So all those people who you voted for, who says that, oh, he's the great candidate, but suck up to the one person, they're not great. They're just greedy. So my thing is, exercise your right, do the right thing, regardless. Tim Dog, Instagram, Father's Love 99. It's about me, my son, and my grandson. And please, pay attention.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. My main man, Shada, coming straight out of Orlando. What you got for the people before we go, my brother? Make sure you shout out your social media as well so the people can follow you.
Oh, you see social media on this. I love Shata at Yahoo. So you can look me up anytime I respond to people. But understand this, people. Your life is determined by the choices you make, and it affects everybody around you. So think about that when you step out of your house each and every day. You represent your family structure and what life had and the choices that you made in life to move forward in a positive way. So if your life choices has been about your family, your children, generational wealth, and keeping yourself spiritually grounded, you are doing the right thing. Don't listen to nobody else. Holler at your boy. One love.
My main man, Shada, straight out of Orlando with that.
Means I can't wear pajamas anymore to Walmart?
Here you go,
that's
man.
Doing that period. That's
King, man. What you got for the people before we go, my brother? Make sure you shout out your social media as well so the people can follow you.
Hey, man. Yeah, don't wear your pajamas at no goddamn Walmart. Matter of fact, your black ass shouldn't be going to Walmart. Pharaoh_71, IG, King Ryan, Facebook. This is a quote that I like. But I had to learn to stop scratching everybody's back because when mine itched, I had to put my back against the wall. Y'all know what that is. So that's from Tupac.
Yep.
Man.
Take it for what it is. Take care of yourself, people, because you're the only one that's going to do it.
Exactly. And of course, y'all know y'all can always find me, the man on the street, at the Man on the Street Show. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everybody that's following me, especially on Facebook. Thank y'all for commenting. Thank y'all for, sharing my videos. Thank you for, just listening to what the Man on the Street say. But you can also find me on YouTube at the Man on the Street Show as well. Catch me on Creative Canvas Expression. Yes, I tell AI what I want to do. I put it up. And then if I can't find something, if I can't put something up, I take somebody else's shit and make it mine. Fuck it. It is what it is. But I heard this saying, fellas, before I tell people to come check us out. I heard this saying. A lot of people hate you because they think that you think that you're better than them. And I want you to know something. You are. But make sure you come check us out on goddamn it, all the Man drop a jewel. Make sure you come check us out on Friday night at 8:00 or 2 cigarettes in a. That's our main place.
There's a lot of prayer and fasting that's needed.
Hey, that reminds me of when people say, you think you better because you be reverse parking. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, man, please. Fuck, I don't think I'm better. Fuck you. You just,
I know. You just you're better because if you could do it, you would. But make sure you come check us out on Friday night at our main podcast.
Bless your heart.
Down at 8:00, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to stick around for our after show, we call Ashed Out. man, that's when everybody gets a chance to talk about what they want to talk about. Like Tim Dog famously said, usually we go straight, we will make a right turn, but when we make that goddamn left, oh yes, we're gonna drive that.
Share the screen, man. Share the screen.
There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all come back. Check us out next Wednesday at 7 o'clock. But Pharaoh want me to share the goddamn screen.
Yeah, we gotta watch Tim Dog play some basketball.
Okay.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Wait, Mac Bane, bitch, Mac. Knock down, shoot that bitch. Oh yeah, Tracy.
Oh! That nigga traded that shit. What are you?
Come on.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
What in the world am I looking at?
That's one. Oh yeah, debut.
Bro.
They take this nigga to school, boy.
Fuck niggas talk about.
Stupid. But make sure
His
y'all,
hand's better than mine. I can't dribble.
make sure y'all come check us out next Wednesday night for the Better Than Sex Sports podcast. Goes down at 7 o'clock. Make sure you tell your friends about us as well. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are out. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's some crazy shit. Now make sure you have a safe night. Make sure you come check us out on Wednesday. God damn, Shada, you didn't even let me play the music.
You going already?
Go already.
You didn't do a sign off.
Yeah, go check for his mangoes.
We out, fellas. I'll holler.